Hi everybody, welcome to Cruisin around Coronado, and I'm in one of Coronado's treasures, the greatest sports bar I think in San Diego, Nicky Rottens. I'm about to interview Tim Aaron, the owner, not the owner once but the owner twice, who originally made this beautiful sports bar here, sold it around 2016 and just bought it back this year. Let's go in and talk to Tim and find out what he's up to and what changes he's made. Tim Aaron.
Well, hello. How are you?
You've got a recycle store.
I guess I do, right?
You own this great sports bar twice.
Twice, right?
Yeah.
Almost a trifecta here.
I know. Oh no, don't say that. You're going to keep.
You never know.
You
never know.
Running. Yeah.
I know it exactly.
So my gosh, Tim's got such a great story. I've been chatting with him. He's owned Nicky Rottens twice.
Yep.
So tell us your story. Tell the Coronado people.
Well, the Coronado people familiar with Nicky Rottens for sure. They remember when I got it in 2010, and that was a laundromat on that side of the building. This was the dive bar. Yeah. It was Island Saloon or something like that. Something like that. Matter of fact, I chipped up the floor over here, and they still had a concrete thing of their logo on it when I put the new floors in. This last remodel. Yeah, it was my second remodel here at Nicky Rottens.
Great.
But yeah, so what we did was we got the building in 2010, and then put a Nicky Rottens in here, and then I don't know, I sold it. I sold it to a plastic surgeon in 15 or 16, and then I just bought it back in March. And
right at the tail end of the pandemic before we opened up.
You know, I thought that was the best time to do it. I was figuring at the time, we've been pinned up for about a year and a half. I was figuring, these people want to get out. And if I can time this right, people are going to get out and do well, which I did do well. This Delta thing came back a little bit, took a little setback, but I think people are, doing what they need to do to stay safe.
Well, and for the pandemic, this is all open here with all the concertina doors and open air coming through. I mean, if you're going to be in a restaurant, it's almost like being outside.
Yeah, absolutely. I tried as much as I could when I built this intent to give that inside outside with that patio outside, these windows that open up. It just gives that good feel. So,
and a forever view.
Never going to go away.
Yeah.
You're not going to block that view.
Can sit here and have the best burger in town and look out there and see that
beautiful view. 100 Orange Avenue is a beautiful piece of property.
It sure is.
I tell you, it's not going to go away.
And you're going to keep this at this time.
I know. You never know, but yes, of course.
So tell everybody what you did in this remodel.
So I have to tell you, I tore it completely apart from the floor to up to the counters to the bathrooms to the tile, new kitchen floors.
It's beautiful.
Everything I could, and I well stocked it. I wanted a big inventory, right? So you can look at it, the liquor cabinets and the liquor, and come in here, you want to get a drink, and you want to get something to eat, right? You already know the food's good at Nicky Rottens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, show off a little bit of the booze and a little bit of the cold beer. We got 14 taps of beer here, which is really, I think it's the most on the island. And we have a couple of Coronado breweries. Beer, Ron does a great job at the breweries.
Yes, he does.
Very
Absolutely.
good. My neighbor here on the block, and he's phenomenal. But his beers sell good here too. It's just a local place. You support everybody.
And that spirit is really here in Coronado with the businesses, because I interview a lot of them, and a lot of the restaurants. Like, everyone realizes there's enough for everybody.
There is.
Everybody kind of all works together.
Yeah, the Tartine's coffee, right? You get that in the morning. That's a good little hit in the morning.
Absolutely.
The time I opened, she slowed back down. She had her run in the morning.
Yes.
I get my run at lunch in the evening time. So it kind of works both ways. And I like that there's other businesses on this block of 100.
Absolutely.
You need it. It's like car dealerships. You need a Ford, a Chevy, a Mercedes, a BMW together, right? It attracts people. They'll come to me 2-3 nights a week. They go there 2 days a week or whatever it may be.
Really
you want to have this kind of a restaurant row. I want success to everybody on this block. It helps me too.
Yes, absolutely. Success breeds success.
It does.
So it's a wonderful thing.
It's really cool, yeah. And I brought back the original menu of Nicky Rottens. Everybody, when I sold it, they kind of, as time went on, they started getting rid of some of the favorites that people like.
And what are those favorites?
Well, the Rotten Burgers, of course.
They're like that.
Yeah, they're huge. All of our portions are huge.
I know.
Our nachos are through the roof.
I know.
Everything, I make sure you're going to get a good portion. I make sure, my motto was, if I feed you one time, you're coming back. I want to keep that motto.
And those military boys love it.
They love it. Yeah. And I brought a couple new items. I brought a badass chicken sandwich. It's one big, huge breaded chicken sandwich. It's got a steak knife down the middle of the bun.
Oh my
so you
God.
can cut it. It's huge. And of course, you can get your sides. You know, we offer multiple sides: your sweet potato, your onion ring, your tater tots, chili tater tots, chili carne asada, tater tots, whatever you want here. You know, just come and eat, pick out, get it on.
I know, and I love some of the way you do the bathrooms. There's bubble gum machines, free bubble gum machines,
and they're free. They're free.
Free, I know.
Yeah. And you can see they go through them.
I do. I know.
They're empty.
It was like the size of a big job right
Yeah.
I haven't had one of these. In
I
years.
know. They don't last but 10 seconds, but it's the
child
novelty.
Comes out
Yeah.
and you want it.
Yeah, it's the novelty of it. They won't last a second.
They're good.
Yeah, but you know how it is with those things. They don't last
it's
long.
It's a fun place. And you do special events here too. And talk about the sports. What's the schedule coming up with football?
So football's going to be starting on the 7th, I think, the NFL. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be opening up Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Saturday, Sunday morning.
Sunday, yeah.
Spot in your Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah, we're going to have our Bloody Mary cart rolling.
Oh, cool.
I'll make your own Bloody Marys. And we'll have a limited breakfast.
Okay.
We don't have a big kitchen, but we'll have a few breakfast items, and then the whole menu is wide open.
Oh yeah.
You know, whatever you want to. If you want to fathom up, order it. We'll make it.
Yeah, cool.
You know, one of those things. But yeah, we got football. We always have the UFC fights.
Thursday and Monday night too?
Yeah, so football is Monday. No, those will be night games. Monday and Thursday are night games in the NFL.
Okay.
The Saturday, Sunday, the games start early. College starts early, and then the NFL starts at 10. But you got to get in here, get organized, get yourself some seats.
Yeah, but you pay, and you've got so many screens.
Yeah, there's screens that drop out all the ceilings, and then we have on top of that, anytime there's a fight, there's a Jake Paul fight this Sunday night.
Yeah.
We have that. We have all the UFC fights here, all the big fights.
And you pay hefty for those.
Oh, those things are not cheap.
No.
Yeah, they're not like you're paying $49.99 at your house.
No.
You're paying thousands.
Yeah, thousands.
It's they get you. I want that promotion business.
But you'll probably find it. You're bringing that to this community. I mean, this sports bar is phenomenal.
Yep.
It's just
it's what people need to do, and people are pinned up. Come on out.
And you've got, talking about loving your people here, you have employees that when you sold, came back. Tell them
exactly.
about that.
So what happened was, I reached out before I bought it. Bought it back the second time.
Yes.
I reached out to the doctor and asked him, if he wanted to sell it to me. Then I said, you know what? Let me reach out to some of the employees that used to be there and see if they want to come. You know what? They already know the recipes and they already know the service. They know what I like.
Yes.
I reached out to them, and every single one of them said, I'll be there in a minute. When I started this in 2010, I still have about a dozen of the employees that were here since 2010. That all came back. They quit their jobs and ran back here, and I have the whole staff, the whole kitchen. The whole kitchen was everywhere, dispersed downtown and South Bay and everywhere.
Well, you know, that filters down, and I'm real fortunate in my realty, Caldwell Banker West. We've got a great owner and great leadership, and everything filters down.
Yep.
All the people.
You're only as good as your leader.
And that's the same here. I mean, and the people, and you feel it. You feel it when you deal with them. You feel it when you walk in the place. You feel the camaraderie, and you feel.
I treat everybody good. I treat my employees great.
Yeah.
You know what? They are working their butts off. This is not an easy business.
No.
You know, you're dealing with the public.
Yeah.
You know.
But the customers feel it.
That's right.
You can't put your finger on it, but there's something like, what's different about this?
Yep.
I don't know. This is just a fun place.
Without a doubt.
And the people carry that. The energy of the people.
Yeah, it filters down to the experience that you get when you come to Nicky Rottens.
Absolutely. So beyond the beauty that you create here, beyond all the fun stuff and the fabulous food, there's that.
Yeah.
That speaks a lot to you.
Totally.
To have those people come back to you.
They do, yeah. And I'm telling you, it clicked like that. Like, you know, kitchens need to be like a baseball team. They're doing singles, and now they're making double plays.
Yes.
Now we're just, you don't even need time. When order comes, they already know. They're doing triple plays. They're
That's cool.
home runs. They already know what they're doing. It takes a minute to get in sync again because it's this flow of the kitchen that's very small, and it outputs a tremendous amount of food for how small the kitchen is.
I'm so glad you brought this back, and you brought this back to Coronado.
I hear that a lot, and I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's just what I've been here several times since you reopened.
Okay, yeah.
Too many burgers.
Yeah, that's all
I
right.
should caught 2 minutes.
That's okay.
It's too tempting.
Yeah.
It's too tempting.
Thank you so much.
Aaron, thank you.
Thank you for
serving this community. What do you want to say to people of Coronado?
Come on down. We're always open 7 days a week. Coming for football, sports event, for lunch. Take a walk, come in here for a drink, take a beautiful walk, nice scenery.
Cool.
100 Orange Avenue, Nicky Rottens.
Yeah, Nicky Rottens. Come and see us. See you around next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.